I'm saying that actually could have been on the show.
Yeah, it could have. Yeah.
Baseline.
Let's go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. We on.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yep.
Yeah.
Come on.
What?
Hey, come on, E. It's the Porch Podcast. Come on. It's the Porch Podcast.
Come on.
Yes. It's the Porch Podcast.
Come on.
It's the Porch Podcast.
It's the Porch Podcast. I'm home.
Right.
Influential here, y'all know I'm on the phone. Mike to be exact. Here we go again.
Right.
I'm the illest with the hair on my chin.
Come on.
Trying to get a little peach fuzz on my cheek.
Right.
This verse might be weak. Never that. I'ma keep on spitting. I'ma keep on hitting. I'ma keep on drawing. I'ma keep on picking on everybody who wanna rock this. I'ma keep on doing this hand with the twist now. The shit sounds stupid. Huh.
Damn.
Get it with the Cupid.
Why?
Because it's the Porch Podcast.
Come on.
It's the Porch Podcast. Well, it's the Porch Podcast.
Surf Angel.
It's the Porch Podcast. Right.
Stay away from that orange button, man.
Right.
There you go, man. There you go. You just gonna be defiant Danny and shit. Just hit the orange one for nothing.
Welcome to the Porch Podcast. Welcome to the Porch Podcast. It's your boy DJ E, Mr. Influential, and I am rocking with my brother
P Original.
This episode right here is very special.
Yes, near and dear.
Near and dear. Okay, I'm gonna throw it back on the screen. The Porch Podcast, episode 30.
Yes.
North Dean.
That's
North
it.
Dean.
Hey,
North
man.
Dean.
Hey. Can't forget where you came from, man.
Cannot forget where you came from.
That's what they say.
Because it ain't where you're going, it's where you at.
Yeah, 30 North Dean, man.
Shit.
Damn, man. Hey, man, if we only were recording it back then.
Right there. Listen.
Man.
Could you imagine, P?
Right.
If we would have been recording Petey.
Well, first off, you would have needed something with a stabilizer in it. Because, y'all know, between the drugs and the dogs, and I ain't talking about like drug sniffing dogs that work for the police. No. I'm talking about, the kind that when you get tweaked out of your mind and now you chasing and running after them. Mm-hmm. Oh, man, we would have needed a stabilizer. We would have needed a gimbal, man.
We probably would have needed one of them little bear tranquilizers, and even if you would have hit Petey, would he be? Yeah. Oh shit, y'all play too much, man.
You know what's crazy? I remember I was thinking about Petey. Petey, we never knew where Petey actually lived, guys. But Petey showed up around there.
Petey lives on Lenape.
Well, okay. Let's do this. How many times did you see Petey's parents?
Twice. I think twice.
Okay. Now, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that the fact that you've only seen Petey's parents twice, but all of our other brothers and sisters that was around the way, you've seen parents multiple times, man.
Right.
And Petey was a pretty important dude in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
He walked everybody's dogs and like all that shit. He trained the squirrels.
Petey had a little jump shot too.
He can shoot.
He can shoot the ball. Now he did. He had a little shit. We used to call it little baby Paxton.
Yeah. He can shoot. He can shoot on the mini court.
Yeah.
And on the regular.
Right.
On the regular too. Yeah. So shout out to Petey, man.
I wonder how he doing, man. Nah, no bullshit, dog.
No. You know what though? I also remember this about. He was gifted and talented.
Yeah, he was very smart.
He literally was in the gifted and talented. I remember that.
Very smart.
You know what I mean? And his
sister was too.
She was.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing. And he was the minority in the area, man, and he survived.
He did.
You know what I mean? He survived.
Wasn't nobody gonna mess with Petey.
Nah, because he first off, he ain't kick a lot of dust up. He ain't keep a lot of bullshit going.
Nah.
He was a cool dude.
He might have ended up like Tommy though if he stayed around the way.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, not like that, but he would have been cool like how Tommy was.
He was accepted.
Yeah.
First and foremost, one thing that we can both say about him is that he knew who he was.
Yeah.
It was very comfortable in his skin.
Yeah.
That's why I always admired the guy.
Yeah.
Because really, he was out of place. If you really look at the shit, he really, really was out of place.
Question for you.
Yeah, what's going on?
When you hear 30 North Dean,
Right.
what's the first thing to come to your mind?
30 North Dean, the rail. Railing right there in the front where the bushes was. Mm-hmm. Hey, man. Brother tried to clear that, man. Not me personally, but somebody thought that they could just leap over that shit.
Was it KD?
Nah, man. Not Boulder, man. Not Boulder, but it's another. Hey, man, it was Rock, man, that did that, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
Shout out my boy Rock. I see Rock all the time, too.
Man, what's going on, little bro? Yeah, I remember. I'm glad. Hey, man, you survived it.
Yeah, he did.
You survived
Shout out
it.
to
Now,
Rock.
the other thing that I remember, we got to remember, too, with 30 North Dean, that was an upgrade for us.
Right.
Like, we had came up, we moved from across the street.
Yeah,
and that was dope. Don't get me wrong. Very comfortable.
So dope, I moved back in that building. When
That's what I'm saying. So, it was definitely on point. But, I can remember the basement parties.
Basement party.
Basement parties was hitting. We had little sleepovers in there and then, little cookouts, fish
Listen,
fries.
I want to say this to the
Yeah.
camera. People, basement parties, DJing with tape decks and had it rocking. I still remember to this day, Pete. I know you remember this. Here we go.
Black, put on a slow song.
Put on a slow song.
Please listen to my demo.
Please listen to my demo. This nigga put on Ep30. Please listen to my demo.
Let me tell you.
Not Tender Kisses or nothing like that.
Nah.
Can You Stand the Rain?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
In Vogue or
None of that.
hold me tight and don't let go.
I guarantee you this. You can look at everybody's greatest slow jam list.
And please,
EPMD, please listen to my demo. Ain't on nobody's.
nah, nobody's, man.
So but it definitely took my bro to be able to put it on there. Now, it's funny because, you look around now and you think about things you just don't see no more.
Right.
Like strobe lights and shit.
Right. Now you don't.
We had little strobes. I can remember at the crib, I swear, man, we broke a record. Remember how many people we got in the bathroom at one time, man?
Yeah. How many people was in the bathroom?
I don't know, man.
Doing dumb shit.
Doing dumb
We
shit.
was doing all types of dumb shit.
Doing
We can
dumb
talk
shit.
about it now. We don't got the house no more. My house can't whoop our ass.
And I was about to say, and
Yeah.
the reality of it is it was so long ago.
Yeah.
Statute of limitations of the shit got to be
It
over.
was like 6-7 people in that little ass
we did it.
bathroom.
Yeah, we did it. We did
Somebody's being nasty.
it. I don't know how.
It wasn't enough room.
It wasn't. Yeah, I was about to say, like, you remember how tiny that bathroom was in the basement, man?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, but you know what though? Let's tap back. Hey, listen, man, we're gonna take a walk back down memory lane.
Let me take a trip down memory lane.
House parties, man.
Right.
Good old house party. We ain't just talking about the ones at 30 North Dean, even though those were spectacular. Remember the other house parties we went to around the way, man?
Yeah.
In just different places
Well,
like that.
I couldn't go.
Damn.
I was too young.
Damn. Well, I tell you what. Why you cut them people off like that?
Shit ain't that funny, man. I couldn't go.
I will tell you this. They got better when you showed up.
I go with that.
Yeah.
I go with that.
Yeah,
baby. I
they
go with
got
that.
they got better when you showed up because you the magical Merlin, man.
Yeah, that's when Merlin first was invented.
Yeah. What I do enjoy the most about it, if you think about it, man, like the house parties, I don't even remember where the DJ would be at.
It wasn't really nothing, bro. What it was is everybody had an ill ass stereo, so you made mixtapes.
Yeah.
So people would make a mixtape with a bunch of songs. You wouldn't be surprised if you heard some shit like 1990 Chuck, and then was going and then right before Power 99F, and then you try to kill the DJ out there and shit. That's the shit that you heard.
Hey,
Be honest.
No. You're right. The parties was actually DJ'd by whatever you recorded on your own mixtape.
Right.
You're absolutely
It was
right.
Mixtapes, man. It was mixtapes.
I miss certain mixtape DJs too, man. I remember Ron G, man.
Listen, Ron G,
Mr. C.
Mr. C, Kid Capri.
Definitely.
Clue wasn't.
Let's go.
Blended.
Desert Storm.
Trenton's own DJ Juice.
Absolutely.
Plex used to have him out.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
know.
Oh yeah.
Bomb.
Yeah.
But
Do they still make them?
Bad just did one last year.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out to Bad.
Shout out to Bad. DJ Plex, man. You know what I mean?
He did one last
for
year.
holding on to the mixtape.
Whenever I
man.
see Juice, he say to me, "Yeah, I don't want to battle, man." You know what I mean?
Hey, man.
Legendary
My thing is.
Ramsey had mixtapes back then, right there too, right? Yeah.
That's right.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Ron Ski.
Ron Ski. That's about. You was gone. You was on your way about a 30 by the time, Ron. You was on your way out because you was still around. 15, 16. We was doing them at the same time. But I could say this when I hear the word 30 North D, the address, I think about. First of all, the first word that it describes is home.
Absolutely.
Point blank, right.
Right. Absolutely.
But that basement, like you said, I remember being dedicated, almost smoking the basement out with the kerosene heater because it was cold down there, and I wanted to DJ. I wanted to play with the turntables. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Down there in that basement is when I really started owning that craft of being a DJ.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So that alone is going to always be special.
And from there, you went to the attic.
Yeah, went to the attic.
Front room with
I went from there to your original first room because you was in the attic to that back room.
Yep.
That back room with my desk right there.
Didn't me and Unique record something in there?
Yeah. I think y'all did that on the attic though. Y'all did that in the attic in the front room. Yeah. Yeah, I mean that. Oh no! Y'all kept doing something with the.
Yeah.
Oh
wow.
No. Yeah.
Bring back.
Yeah, that just brought us. Well, that's what this episode gonna do.
Wow.
We said we gonna go down memory lane.
Yeah.
And going down memory lane, we gonna remember certain things like that. It's gonna be situations and
bring up old shit,
and
man.
Bring up, you know what I mean. Bring up a lot.
I remember that. Watch this. I'm gonna bring it. He's nasty anyway, guys. He's a nasty ass dude. This guy.
Ooh, what I do?
Okay, E.
Huh?
#1 nasty game. We gonna do it just like that. Your jokers used to play back in the day round the way.
I go get it.
Ding 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 ding.
Right.
EU was nasty, man.
What I do?
You went and got it. You went and got it.
Hey man, listen, man. Listen. Was I really being nasty, or was I really just trying to win the game?
Being nasty.
I was trying to win the game.
Nah, man.
Bro, you know I'm a competitor. P.
I feel like talking about all the nasty shit.
Yeah, nah, but I'm the competitor. I was trying to win the game.
When you caught him, was it pants up or pants down? You don't want to kiss and tell.
Whatever you like. Like coming to America, man.
I know this shit is crazy. And whoever's watching this, don't act like y'all ain't play hide and go get it around y'all way, man.
Yeah.
Don't act like that, man. The shit was not just a North Dean game or right down the hill game.
I just want y'all to know, I wasn't being nasty. I wasn't being a nasty guy. I'm a competitor. I wanted to win.
At all costs.
At all costs. You know what I mean?
Didn't matter who we caught.
It's funny though. How he brings up my shit. Okay?
Yeah.
Didn't you go get it?
I was in the game.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't gonna start lying now. You know what I'm saying? I was in the game. Man. You know, a lot of funny shit happened, man.
Yeah.
A lot of funny shit. But you know what, though? I will say this. And this is the real. I wouldn't change a damn thing about how I grew up.
Nope. How
about that?
Not
one damn thing.
I shook my head no and did the Jesus wave. One more time.
Yeah. You know, shout out to everybody, man, who grew up, who actually, the name of the show is The Porch, but who actually sat on the porch.
On our porch. On
30's porch or your own porch or wherever. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody who actually did that. You know what, man? I sit back and I think about the kids today.
Right.
And the kids today feel like they winning because they can be everywhere they want to be through social media at one time. Right. They can go live. And if you in, I don't know, wherever you are, you can be in New York and there's somebody in LA that's looking at you live or wherever the case may be like that. You know what, man? Hey, man, kudos to y'all. I ain't mad at none of that. That's cool. Right. But let me tell you something, man. Me and E grew up, like a lot of the other people that's watching the show, we grew up in a time period. Where we at? We on me? Yeah. Right? Right. We grew up in a time period where you actually had to go outside and sit outside and talk to people. Yeah. You had to do that. Yeah. You had to do that. And because you really wanted to interact with people. You wanted to actually see what they had to say, be in person. I think that it just was vital in our upbringing, which is why if you look at us today, right, we move like we move. We, you know what I mean? We grow how we grow. Yeah, we do all of those things like we used to. I'm not upset or I'm not jealous, but what I will say is y'all missed one hell of a time.
And what we used to do was, one of the best things that we would do is sit on the porch, whoever porch it was, and just vibe and listen to music and just coast. You know what I mean? Earth Angel back then was juice. It was real juice. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because we was young boys. It was real juice. We wasn't in a rush to get drunk. No. You know what I mean? We wasn't no. I started drinking when I was grown. It came later. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is, we sat there and we enjoyed each other's time. Absolutely. And we listened to great music. Absolutely. We had debates about sports. Absolutely. You know what I mean? Absolutely. It was never a lot of girls that lived in the neighborhood. If they did, they couldn't come outside.
That is crazy. That is true.
No, because their moms had them sheltered.
No, it makes sense.
It made sense for them to be in the house. You know, you do what you did, but they weren't supposed to be on the porch with a bunch of men.
I was about to say
they weren't supposed to be on the porch with a bunch of men. They was raised the right way. However, when they got outside, okay, a
little bit loose.
It was hide and go get it time.
No, you're right.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, that would be the appropriate time to play.
Listen,
because you wouldn't want to play with all the fellas,
I was playing football in the street at the age kind of weird. At the age of 3. Right. I was playing football in the street. Yeah. It was certain girls who came outside. One game couldn't come outside till they was 15, and they was born in the neighborhood, man.
Okay, who the fuck was you playing football with when you was 3 in the street?
With y'all.
3?
I was, bro, we moved around there. I was 3. I was 3 years old. You was 6. They moved from the cars. All right, that's what I'm saying. All right,
this is the drugs.
What?
Got this bitch. Listen, look, think about the 3-year-old that you know right now.
That's playing football in the street.
Closest 3-year-old that you know.
My nephew. Okay, all right. What was I, 5? We moved around and we was 3 then.
I'm looking at that shit was going to happen.
Don't do that. That's a lot of Earth Angel ago.
Fucking
That's a lot of Earth Angel.
This is your story. What the hell am I doing?
That's what I'm saying is you ain't going to correct me and embarrass me in front of the fans.
I ain't embarrassing shit. Listen, hey, at the end of the day, you can address this and you can tell us.
Okay, what was 5s and 7? What was I, 5? 6?
You weren't 3.
This motherfucker.
Okay, let's go with that. Let's go 6.
6.
Because that's in between 5 and 7.
6.
You definitely was playing by 6.
6. I was in the middle of the street playing football.
Hey, that 3-year-old shit, I'm kind of scared, man. Don't think, you know.
But I remember being around her at 3 playing.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, in the back alley.
Okay, right. Somebody washing cars.
Nah, listen to me, bro. Listen to me. We first moved around there. Right. Yeah. I was like, nah, that was 3.5. About to turn 4. That's what it was.
No, you were not.
When we moved on North Dean, I was 3.
Okay, when we moved around.
That's what I meant to. That's what I thought. I thought I started playing, bitch, day 1. I couldn't go outside. You know better than me. I can't go outside.
Who the fuck you know got a 3-year-old they let him play football in the street? Come on,
Mom and Docs.
Don't do that. You will not do that bullshit to our parents.
No. Listen to me. They let me do whatever I wanted as long as I was with you.
Right.
Okay. So was you playing in the street at 6?
Nah.
But I was.
Yeah.
Right.
Shit, I was bigger than 6 by then.
You was 9. Okay. So what I'm saying,
I was damn near 10 years old. You know what I'm saying? You know, but now. We know some 9-year-old.
All right. I wasn't in the street. However, I could catch the fucking football at 3.
You could play.
I can catch the
Wasn't
football
that
at
you
3.
couldn't
Yeah,
I think your math's fucked up on your age.
but
But your skills was sharp.
I can catch the ball.
There you go.
All right, okay, we go with that.
Yeah. Man, Keith Byers style. You know who that was. That was KD.
KD.
Catch that bitch. Falling backwards.
Yeah, the only nigga I knew that fell into the touchdown, and we counted it on concrete. That's the only nigga I knew that caught this shit on concrete.
I told y'all, man. Hey, man, if you didn't grow up outside, doing them times playing two-hand touch, running to the cars and shit, throwing it, hitting the wires.
Yeah.
You missed out, man.
That was pass interference.
Pass interference.
That was our pass interference.
That was a little PI.
Yeah, when it hit
Bitch
the wire.
can grab you if they wanted to. Shit, the wire. They can't.
Yeah, it's pass interference. Bitch, hold your whole arm. And you know what I mean? You go art monkey, bitch. You go catch you
Watch
like that.
Think about this. Yeah. Think about, okay, shotgun play, take the snap, drop back. All right, I ain't going to say the name, but you'll know who the person is. Go deep. I overthrowing. Right now, that picture's in your mind. How's his hands go?
Black man as hell. Like, come on, man.
Oh, man. I promise y'all, man. I promise y'all. We laughing. And don't think it's just this Earth Angel shit. We really up here, man.
Oh,
listen, man, this is episode 30, baby. North Dean. Oh, my God.
Man. Shout out to Black, man.
Shout out to my brother Black, Coley, Young, P. Lou, everybody from round the way, man. Oh, my God, man.
Cat
Listen,
Daddy, man.
Cat Daddy. You know what I mean?
Rest in peace, Unique.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
yes, sir.
man.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Ronaldo Elbow. Shout out to Renzo, Oliver, Ruben, Rock.
Man, that list go on, man.
Corey, we know him as Knight. You know what I mean? Everybody, man.
That list go on.
That shit keep going, man.
Listen, y'all. This the Porch Podcast. I got to get myself back together. But I swear, E, I'm like you.
Yeah.
I wish that if we could have just got 50%.
Right.
Like, say we wasn't good enough to get all of it. Like, it's virtually impossible to get every one of those moments.
Right.
Even if we got half.
Right.
Oh, my God.
You know what's funny, though?
What's
Not to change the subject, but
No. What's up?
what you're saying makes hella sense.
What's that?
If I'm not mistaken, I heard this somewhere. I gotta look it up. Kanye West.
Right.
Kanye came in the game. Was it 20 years ago? About 20 years ago.
Damn, Yeezy been around that long?
It's almost 20 years. Like the early two.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That's about that.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Now
Because
that I think about it.
he produced This Can't Be Life.
That's right. That's right.
This Can't Be Love.
That's right.
And that's on the Dynasty album,
That
which
is on
came out
Dynasty.
in 2000.
Yep.
So for the last 20 years,
That's amazing how you can remember that, but you thought you was 3 playing football in the fucking street. Go ahead.
They say Kanye recorded
Okay.
20 years. A lot of footage over 20 years. And he's supposed to make it into something, and Netflix is buying it.
Damn, could you imagine being the person who edited that shit? Like,
Yeah, I mean, you probably was picking shit throughout the time. Because who the fuck just records 20 years worth of footage and don't watch it within the 20 years?
no, you're right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So you like, that gotta be on there. Like, you know what I mean? So it wasn't that. But it's something I said a long time ago, man. If you don't record things, it's just a story. It's a legend.
Yeah.
Because these are legendary stories we're telling in our own way. These are legendary stories.
And there's so much more to them. And like I said, man, I just think that anybody who kind of came up in that era or before would have a lot of relatable stories like we talking about right now.
Right.
And I'm listen, man. You know, once again, nothing against the now because they're comfortable. And I think that when you don't know,
Right.
like you know how they say you can't miss what you never had. Like,
Right.
I don't think they know. Like, I don't think they know. Like, we were just talking, me and some other people the other day, we were just talking about, like, the ice cream truck and shit like that.
Yeah, it's still coming down my street here.
Yeah, it's sparing.
But it's not every day.
We was every day.
Yeah,
we was
two
every
of
day.
them.
Yeah.
Two,
Yeah, you
sometimes
catch it early or
3.
late. Yeah.
Sometimes you got to think. I'm gonna tell you. All right.
No, go ahead.
Real quick trivia question.
Mhm.
When we had 3, what was the 3?
Mr. Softy, right? Joe Brown.
No, it wasn't Mr. Salty, but Joe Brown.
I'm thinking about we got sauce in there.
Joe Brown.
Joe Brown. Sly.
Yep.
Ooh, third one.
Every now and then he'd come around.
That white and pink jump?
It was white and blue.
It was a white and blue one.
Lickety split.
Yep.
Lickety split.
The white and pink came later.
Yeah, later.
That shit was bright as hell.
Yeah,
Remember
way
that?
later. They would say he was selling cocaine on there. They would say
Once a show.
I didn't believe him
Held off as long
because
as
he had cheese fries and everything on his shit. That's what I'm saying.
That's what done, but that was next level shit.
Yeah.
Like we would when you got to that, we was like, oh damn.
Yeah, we honestly could drive somewhere and get some cheese fries by the time you're doing
just
it.
get it from the dugout down there by the baseball field.
Listen,
Woo,
listen.
woo.
West End Little League cheese fries.
Woo, what
That's
was
the
in
only. That's the only cheese fries I really wanted with the cheddar cheese sauce.
You know what the weird shit?
Yeah,
though?
that was the only one.
That's the only place.
That's the only place.
I
Everywhere
don't want
else,
that shit on nothing else.
Everywhere else, I need that mozzarella on that. Put some extra mozzarella on that motherfucker.
Yeah, I was so hungry when we just went to Magic Kingdom. I had a pretzel and the cheese that came with it. Everybody else talking about it's nasty. By the time they looked at me, they told me what you think it looked like. My shit was gone.
Nacho.
I said, yeah,
Yeah, like
I made it work. Shit was good.
We
to
had
me.
that the other day. We went and got pretzels.
Yeah, you had a little queso joint. Queso
mine was nacho, just nacho,
Oh, the nacho
or
shit.
cheddar. Nacho is spicy nacho though. Yeah, you know.
As we get older, man, I got to chill
Listen,
out, you know.
but you said you just
Spicy
went to
shit.
Disney. When I went to Universal,
Okay.
I walked over. I said I'm thirsty. And I walked over to the the counter.
Mm-hmm.
Had the mask on and shit. Girl said, I said let me get the frozen Jack and Coke.
Okay. Damn, sound like a winner.
She said, you like $13. I'm gonna pay 30. I'm at least need some swig.
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
It's hard.
And you know where you at.
Yeah.
So you know.
She said, yeah, can I see some ID? Oh, thank you, dear. Yeah, sure.
Took it as a win.
Yeah, she looked and said, oh, shit, you older than me. I said, I know this. I could look at you and tell me.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make my goddamn drink now, though. I need
Yeah, I mean, two reasons. First and foremost, celebrate the victory of still looking youthful.
Yeah.
And second of all, you were smart, shorty. You kept your job.
You kept your job.
You never know who the hell E could have been.
Right.
Because, ask the guy at the liquor store not too far from here. He didn't call him that night. Y'all seen the video. Mm-hmm. Anyway,
Right.
what I will say about those things, though, like I was saying before, the ice cream truck, the cheese fries that we talking about, Summer League basketball games, since we talking about 30 North Dean,
Right.
you had to be there.
Right.
It was a big deal.
Definitely.
I just asked somebody the other day, remember the lunches? They had the cardboard bottom, just being apart, with the cellophane, with the plastic and shit on it.
Right.
And the juice in it, this little sandwich.
Right.
Maybe a little piece of fruit or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I was asking somebody the other day, they from the same time frame as us, and they was like, nah. But I think it was, as a matter of fact, they were a little bit older. I think it just was the area that they came up in,
Right.
which is understandable.
Mm-hmm.
But even though they didn't have that, they had a story to share about, like, they still was outside. Like, no matter what, the story always was they was still outside.
Right. Right.
Like, we went from that shit, and that's why I think that I was telling somebody the other day, the whole thing that took place with the COVID shit, like, it hit during the generation that could have really handled that shit. Like,
Right.
honestly speaking, we'd have been fucking done. We'd have been zombies, man.
Yeah, we'd have been mad as shit.
It would have been some
We
purge shit.
survived, but
It'd have been tight.
it'd have been hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have
It would have been rough. Like, could you imagine that shit, E? We was 7. Could you, don't even take school out of the equation. I ain't talking about school.
We just couldn't go the fuck outside.
You can't go to, bitch, you couldn't go to the Slice? The fuck you mean I gotta wear a mask in here? Frank, I was just in this bitch the other day.
Frank, you being a racist.
I gotta pull my shit down. Let me get a hookup. A chopped cheeseburger. Let me get a cheesesteak, Pop.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
But see, let's go crazier. Let's go crazy. Back to this now. Now we go lower. It wasn't no Pop yet around there. We had Miss Chung at the corner store.
Yeah.
We had an Asian lady at the corner store. You know what I mean?
We did.
That's what think about the movie Strap.
Mm-hmm.
Think about Don't Be a Menace. Mm-hmm. Everybody at the stores was Asian people.
Yeah.
Now we got these poppies.
Yeah, they came later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they first came though, they did us Asian style. Okay? Buffet. What you went for the buffet. We had this in a different episode. What did you go get at the Chinese buffet?
You chasing crab legs.
Yeah, okay, you was chasing crab legs. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
Giving that shit a butter bath.
So when the Pops first moved out there and got the stores,
Right.
they was selling chicken wings $3-4.
Told you, man, they don't put no flour on it.
We was losing our fucking mind off.
He was eating it.
6 wings
Heavy.
for $2?
Heavy. Yeah. Yeah.
Now you know how much they
Yeah.
cost?
Yeah.
Like $1 a wing.
In the hood?
Yes. You ain't get them yet. Chicken went up, man.
Y'all let that shit happen, man.
$1 a wing.
Nah. I'm tell Pop, you gotta honor my shit, man. When I came up, man.
Yeah, you got to give me that $3-4.
$3 for $1, man. 2 for $6. I mean, other way, fuck's going on with my man? 6 for $2. You laugh because you know what it is. You know what you thinking to yourself? Yeah, bitch, that's what it costs now.
Right.
And here's the funny part: wings ain't get no bigger.
Nope.
Nah,
Still
man.
good. And then you notice they used to always this is some shit. Let me see if you ever used to do this.
What?
Okay, you know. We grew up. All right, we know 30 North Dane, everybody. We from Trenton, New Jersey, okay? Trenton,
Okay.
we all know that Trenton is a lovely town. Okay?
Yes, sir.
It's a lovely town. So
Yes, sir.
And it
Yes,
is
sir.
the hood. So yes, it is. Okay. You ever keep going to a poppy store, bro? Shit good. And the next thing you know, your favorite cook, he ain't in that one no more. And then the dude they get to replace him be on some bullshit.
You know what I noticed?
Right. They just go to a different store. They go to a different
They do. They go to. But you know what I noticed about the replace dude?
Yeah.
Like the guy who does the replacing.
Yeah.
He was already there.
Yeah.
This motherfucker, he really didn't. But here's the difference, though.
Yeah. His shit be bullshit.
He didn't get a promotion either.
No.
He be the guy. He got an attitude. Look
Right,
at him.
Right.
He's only fucking cooking because Kaz is gone. The other guy.
Right.
So it's not like, you know what I mean? I promoted Papa. You look where I'm
But-
at. You know, it's none of that shit. He's literally like,
But when you found your boy, the one that was there,
That was
you
my new
found him
spot
at a
again.
different. That was your new spot.
yeah.
That's
We
why.
did chase cooks.
That's what I'm saying. If
We
you
did.
know, if people don't realize that though, that they do that.
Yeah.
Listen, bro,
Yeah.
you might have been going to the corner store. We
Yeah, because we could see him, though, E.
All right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you can't see your favorite cook at Applebee's.
You might
You know
go
what
to
the fuck
might
that
go
is
to,
back there.
Might go to Sanhegan.
Yeah.
All right, we grew up with Sanhegan. I remember when Sanhegan was good as shit.
Right.
All right. Then, before you know it, we was up there in the corner of Murray and
Right.
West End.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
The next thing you know, I end up on Southern
Oh, yeah.
across from Dolly Home.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
Now I be at East Trenton on Gerard and St. Joe's.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And the dude that was our boy be the one cooking from Sanhegan. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We chase cooks.
We did.
We didn't even realize we chased
We
cooks
did.
as the pilot.
Once we could drive.
Yeah.
Now, before we could drive, kind of had to deal with the new dude.
That's why we loved the pizza shop back then. Because Frank had us.
Yeah.
Then he brung Tony in, and Tony was just as good as Frank.
Finish this. I don't like your pizza.
I don't like your face. Remember that? Yeah. Who said that? Black? Was it him or Black?
Coleon.
Coleon.
It was the other way, though.
Yeah.
First, Frank said that
I don't
shit.
like your face.
And then Coleon said, I don't like your pizza.
pizza. Yeah.
That was funny as shit.
Funniest shit in the world.
We still had arcade games. Still was on some play at your own risk shit.
Mortal Kombat 2, I was a man.
Yeah.
You give me 50 cents, bitch, I'm playing at least 13 matches in a row.
Yeah.
I was nasty, bitch.
It was nice.
I was nasty. I wasn't getting bumped off like that.
You know what, though? But you was right. I was sitting up there, and as you were just painting that picture of how we used to chase the guy,
Chase the cooks.
chase the cooks. You know, it makes sense, though, eh?
Right.
It really makes sense because here's the thing, right? We can switch it over to cookouts and shit. Let's be honest.
Right.
Come on, y'all. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
We know who we want to make the potato salad.
Yeah, we do. We don't.
We know who we don't want to make the shit. We know who we don't want to make them. Who made this macaroni? We literally, this is how you know people don't give a shit about nobody's feelings. We'll eat something and say, hey, who made this?
Right.
And depending on how you announce or how you ask that,
Yeah.
it's like, are you saying the shit's nasty? Because if it is, I don't know who made
They
it.
always blame a bitch that left too.
Yeah. That makes sense, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was Margaret shit.
Yeah, I can tell.
No, it ain't Margaret. It ain't Margaret.
I had hers.
It ain't Margaret. I had it before.
Yeah, I had
You know,
hers.
that's Aunt Mag. She know how to cook every motherfucking thing. That wasn't,
Right.
don't bullshit me.
You right.
That wasn't Margaret. That's you made this bullshit. That's what happened.
Yeah, you could tell who it was too, because they kind of. Matter of fact, they only had none on their plate.
Nah.
Like, bitch, you made this, and you ain't got a corn in this shit. You ain't got 2 spoons of this shit on your plate.
I tell you what, though.
What?
I don't care where I'm at. You know, shout out to my boy. If he on the grill, shit good. Shout out to Goose, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, listen. I was by his mother-in-law house, you know, the past
he was on the grill?
holiday. He was on the grill. Everything that came off there, even what the kids call them now, the glizzies, hot dogs. See, the glizzy. The hot dogs was good. Yeah, listen.
Oh, yeah.
I'm grown. I eat fucking hot dogs.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody gonna tell me, like me and him say, stop eating American favorite because you motherfuckers want to call them glizzies. Man, please. Mustard relish. Sometimes a little onion on
I'm
it.
fresh out of giving a fuck about what somebody else changed a hot dog name to. I mean, let's be honest. Okay. Can I ask you something? Right. You might not give a shit. Ian, it's cool if you say, P, I don't know, don't care. I'm fine with it. Okay. Glizzy.
Right.
What?
21 Savage.
What else was we just talking about, man? Like that? Never mind, man.
But he
Like
was
this
talking.
shit, like
But he was talking about
yeah.
his man
Okay.
hit her with the glizzy. That's what he said. He wasn't
yeah.
talking about a hot dog.
Yeah.
So if you're going to relate food to some, then that's some bullshit on you.
Yeah. Eat before you come to my house. I make hot dogs.
I'm eating hot dogs, man.
Yeah, and I don't care nothing about it. No
Yeah.
homo.
Yeah, fuck
outta
outta here, man.
It's a hot dog, man. Selling my baseball parks and all over the way. That's American sport, bitch.
Like me and Goose said, like me and Chris said, I'm supposed to not want to eat an American favorite because you want to make a joke of it.
Yeah.
Give me my motherfucking mustard, man,
I'ma
and my
tell you.
relish, man.
Hey, listen, shout out to Goose, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Big Little had me really, really learn to respect the whole. I know it's gonna sound like some people just was like, oh, it was always good. Chicken thighs, man.
Oh yeah, the way he grilled them. Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah,
what
my
it
lady
is.
do the same thing.
You know, I pray to God he don't drip no pork juice or nothing on him.
Nah, he don't.
Before I don't think he
Nah,
do. But I enjoy him so much.
Respect, yeah.
Out of respect. And who just keeps a spare pig to squeeze on the chicken and shit?
Yeah,
anyway,
no, but
right?
he makes sure he separates and everything. At his crib,
Yeah.
he be having the 2 different grills and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now here's the thing.
What?
You might get chicken and beef on the same grill, so I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
but that little oink he
Yeah.
gonna put over there. But but he made some ribs. He had the burgers, sausage, and hot
That's
dogs.
good. That brings us to this or that.
This or that. This or that. This or that.
Since we on the grill, and we talking about some of the old back in the day things.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to you eat grilled chicken, I assume.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dark meat or white meat?
On the grill.
We're talking about the grill.
On the grill. I honestly prefer dark meat. But if you grill a wing the right way,
Okay.
I'm with it. But it seems like grilled chicken legs be good as hell. It's like, to me, it's like the best way to cook. You talking about a charcoal grill outside.
Charcoal grill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chicken legs. They always tend to come out real, that smoke taste and that, you put a little barbecue on it. I'll tear that shit up.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Now you're more of a barbecue chicken man or a jerk chicken man?
It could be either one. It could be either one. That's a hard choice for me.
Okay, so
That's
this
a
or
hard
that,
choice
though,
for me.
you don't know.
I honestly, you know what's crazy? I used to be a barbecue fan, but I'm going to say jerk more. But it can't be too motherfucking spicy. Because every barbecue sauce don't taste the same. You know what I mean? And it's a better choice for you. It's actually better for you health-wise, jerk.
Like you jerk. You prefer to... Okay, you're a guy that needs everything. You prefer jerk chicken.
Yeah.
Okay, I see, like, if I leave shit out,
Yeah. Like
you know, you feel like I'm trying to set you up for failure.
No,
you said that you used to be a barbecue guy, and it's not that you don't still have an appreciation for good barbecue chicken from time to time.
Right.
Preference kind of,
Right.
you know, you like your jerk chicken.
Right.
Okay.
But it got to be made right.
You ready?
Yeah.
It's that. Because you've been to Jamaica. You live here.
Right.
Jerk chicken in Jamaica or jerk chicken in the States?
Here's the thing. When I went to Jamaica, I had jerk chicken at Rio Palace,
Okay.
as well as
That's my play. I like that play.
as well as the Hyatt Ziva's Lar.
Okay.
Okay. But I was told that was like tourist jerk chicken.
Right.
I heard the best jerk chicken in Jamaica, you would find that in the grill. And I've never been in the grill. They said in the grill. And even Jamaicans that I know said when it comes to food in Jamaica, the grill has the best food.
I know the grill for diving.
Right.
They say if you're a diver, something like cliff diving stuff that you see and stuff like that too.
Yeah.
The best jerk chicken I probably ever had in the islands, just to add that, and I agree to that,
Right.
it was a place called Scotchy's.
And you know what's crazy?
Yeah.
I was gonna go to Scotchy's, but we never left. We ended up when I had the jerk chicken at the Rio Palace, not that same day, but that maybe 2 days later, we were supposed to go to Scotchy's.
Okay.
But
It was good.
we started drinking. Okay, when you went to Scotchy's, you was at was it in Montego Bay? Or like Rose?
I was in Mo Bay, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's the same one I was gonna go to.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be me. Of course, I ain't got to name the ladies, but everybody lady was with them.
Yeah,
But
it was
me,
you and another
me,
group.
Book, Goose,
Okay.
Mark, you know
Okay.
what I mean?
Yeah.
But we was all supposed to go. But to answer your question,
Right?
honestly in the States, however, it was made by Jamaicans.
Okay, so it was still a traditional
Right.
recipe or
Two
way of
places,
making
Morgan's Island Grill in Heightstown.
it. We got to go there.
Yeah, Morgan's Island Grill in
We gotta
Heightstown.
take that ride, yeah.
And honestly, not too far around the corner, Jamaica's.
Okay.
Yeah, he got some good jerk chicken.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, some of the other things, now we done did that with the food thing. I always like to touch on that. I don't know why, but it is what it is. We'll do one now based on 30th episode, North Dean. No. I was going to say Summer League, but there was no real comparison to that.
Never.
All right.
No comparison to Summer League.
Two-hand touch football. Two-hand touch football.
Yeah.
As we talked about it, you was amazing at 3 years old.
Yeah.
Or
Legend.
yeah,
Legend.
two-hand touch football or basketball on the mini court.
I'm going to go football when it came to play. But I was so impressed of what we did. And I wish we'd have kept this same motivation to the mini courts. I don't know if you remember. Remember we had little bullshit contracts and everything?
Yeah.
Niggas really was the Atlanta Hawks.
Mm-hmm.
And
One
Chicago
point
Bulls.
before we were college teams.
We were college
We were the
teams.
UNLV running Rebels.
Yeah.
At one point we were
But
Carolina.
we did the same thing with football. However, when we had basketball, we had these little boys like, okay, you were Dominique.
Okay, that's
Okay.
right. That's true.
And who was Stacey Augman? I can't remember who was Stacey.
Was it Armand? Was it Ross?
Ross
It
was Stacey
Ross,
Augman.
yeah.
And Cat Daddy was John Concack.
Damn sure was.
Right. Lou was Pippen.
Coleon was Magic. Though.
Yeah. But in this particular, I'm thinking about the Bull, but Coleon definitely was Magic. But at this time, I think he might have moved to Maple. He still came around the way.
Yeah, of course.
But it was two teams. I think he went, because we had the fake contracts. Black was Mike.
Of course, yeah.
Lou was Pippen.
Yeah.
And I was BJ.
Yeah.
I remember that shit. Yeah, I remember that shit. That shit was
So
funny
what's your
as hell.
choice?
Football.
All right.
Football, because when we played, we had fun, but
right.
we started actually dealing with fake business with basketball.
So great point. It's funny. The value of being on the porch and going outside and us being together, besides that bond that we were able to kind of create, we were able to actually see each other and help each other grow. Whether we ever really think about it or not,
Right.
we helped each other grow because sometimes, like, when you watch things develop, right, and you get through it, right, when you make it on the other side of it, because we all played on, some, on basketball teams together, and we all traveled, and we did Boy Scouts, and we did a lot of things together, went to parties and stuff like that together. Like, I'm not saying that today's bonds aren't as strong as ours,
Right. I get what you're saying.
but when I say we grew up together, we literally grew up together.
And you know what it is? We actually it's up to us to do that. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? Just like, for example, next Friday, I will be, in Atlanta,
Right.
for what they call the T-Mac cookout. Trenton makes Atlanta cookout. And, shout out to Shadi, shout out to Great. I remember me and Great was having a conversation, and he told me that one of the bigger things and reasons why they made this cookout was because a lot of people from here, of this area, was moving down there.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody has kids. So the kids started going to school. Some would go to school together. And it was like, they basically family and don't realize it.
Yeah.
So it's our duty to make people understand that and build these bonds.
Yeah.
Like I know somebody, man. They're younger than us. We probably got like a decade on them, and they spend a lot of time with their god sibling.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right.
As if that's their real sibling.
Okay.
And they still, but the only reason why they're even around each other is because their parents did that.
Yeah.
They just went on a trip together. They do all that type of stuff. And, you think about it, even our god siblings, we still talk to them.
Absolutely.
Because, these bonds can still happen.
Mm-hmm.
We create a lot of our own
Mm-hmm.
by getting up and going outside.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just the times. The neighborhoods aren't even in the same where people want to go outside.
Right.
Play. That's why the NFL created that NFL Play 60.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Because they wanted kids to at least go outside for 60 minutes out the day.
Right.
To have fun.
They needed to make that.
They need to make that.
They didn't need to make it before.
Right.
That's crazy. No, I get it though. No, I see what you're saying. No,
Yeah.
I think that
We wanted, that was a punishment. You can't go outside.
that's what I mean,
And what's crazy though? I seen a little kid recently. It's a little kid that I've seen. Somebody I know, their kid was like us. And the kid's only 5. I want to go outside. As soon as they get, I want to go outside.
yeah,
Got in trouble, and the punishment is they can't go outside.
yeah,
That shit still blows my mind because it's like I don't see them like that no more.
yeah. My youngest is like that. I swear she an old soul anyway.
Right.
But
What I think is cool is this kid, for what I hear, and I'm sorry to cut you.
no. That's
What
fine.
I hear, this kid, or I know my niece go outside, she got her friends in the neighborhood, but how many, do she got a lot in the neighborhood?
She has a handful,
Okay.
but
This kid,
she can go out on her own.
yeah, right, but this kid's the same way, can go out on her own,
Mm-hmm.
but they come from our old neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a shitload of kids, like when we were young. Because I still ride through down here all the time.
Of course.
It's a lot of kids around. That's an area always had a lot of kids, man.
It's going to, bro.
Yeah.
It's going
The
to.
biggest park in the city is right there.
Yeah, plus, I mean, I ain't trying to be funny, but evolution.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, our generation grew up and bitch, they made babies. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And that's why, like you said, it's the form of punishment when we were younger was you couldn't go outside. And I damn sure tested that theory enough times.
And what be the biggest punishment now?
I don't really know.
I'm gonna tell you.
What's that?
No phone.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the biggest one. Yeah.
Think about it. It's you taking them away from social media.
Yeah.
Give me that phone. Give me that phone, because obviously you don't know how to fucking act. Like,
no, that's how it be.
Right.
No. That's how it be. It's you know, once again, I mean, the presence of one thing is the absence of another. You know,
right?
You know, the phone came into existence, and then outside became absent. You didn't need to be out there. Like, I can FaceTime you.
Right.
You know what I mean? I can hit you on the Google Duo shit. Like,
yeah.
I can do all of that. Like, I could, you know what I mean, Instagram or Facebook Live and
shut down the Wi-Fi as a punishment now.
All that shit. You know what I mean?
But here's the thing.
That's crazy.
I didn't give you a this or that. And this is not about around the way. However, this is something that we would have had, like a type of conversation we would have had around the way.
Okay.
Milwaukee Bucks or Phoenix Suns? Who do you see?
You know, Phoenix, I'll say that for two reasons. Number one reason is because of the fact
team,
that,
in my opinion.
Well, I mean, if you asking me who I'd like to see or who I think will win, I think will win, probably Phoenix.
Yeah,
I'd say that I believe that.
And who would you like to see?
It doesn't change. Okay. Phoenix is still the same, only because of the not only, but primarily because of the fact that I wouldn't mind Chris Paul getting a championship.
I'm gonna say this live on air because most people don't know, because he is a LeBron James fan, right? However, his real basketball team.
To my DK.
Yes. Shout out to Mr. Funny Man. That's why I did the laughing. Shout out to my brother. He ain't even going crazy, but he's a real Phoenix Suns fan. Because when we were young, he was a big diehard Barkley fan. That's how he became a Suns fan. But he's cheered for the Phoenix Suns. Never stopped.
Hey man, when you got a team,
I'm happy for him.
You got a team.
I'm happy for him.
Yeah, you know what I mean. That's why I was like, when I was in the conversation I was saying before, it's kind of hard to like have a conversation with a person that don't have a team. Like,
right.
You know.
Well, that's the thing.
If my team go 20 and whatever, it's still my team.
I break it down to people like this. Like me and you, like I tell you about, I don't have a basketball team. It's hard for me to. The other day I was at, Monday I was at work. Shout out to my man Dre. You know, we talk about Dre a lot. I said, Dre, I don't think I ever have an NBA team. He said, well, Dre older. Why is that, Doc? Because players, man, we like teams because of players. And the players, and I'm not mad at them, because they're doing what's best for them. That's the type of league that the NBA is. They're doing what's best for them. And the NFL is not the same. People get locked into these teams and they stay at these teams. And then you see what happens when they want to go somewhere else. They get blackballed. They get shit told about them. They get all types of things that hurt them. I'm going to always be a fan of the game in the NBA. Always be a fan of the game. I think I will always have a list of players that I love to see win. I think if LeBron was to retire after this season, who I would love to see win, and they just got a new coach, is Dame Dollar. You know what I mean? You know Chauncey Billups is now their new head coach.
No, that's what's up.
Yeah.
So my theory on the team thing.
Right.
Just, I mean, if we're just looking
at I'm sorry. Just say this. I don't mean to cut you. Being from this local area, I am not a person who hates Philly teams. The Philadelphia Phillies are actually my team, and I like the Yankees as well. Baseball, I like local stuff. But I don't get mad when the Sixers and the Eagles win, or the Flyers.
Right.
As well as the New Jersey Devils, or they're the Brooklyn Nets now, but when the New Jersey Nets used to win. I like all local teams, even the Jets. Giants.
All right, so my theory with the teams, and I look at them like this. You look at a team like a family.
Right.
And you don't get to pick. You can pick your friends, but you can't pick your family.
I like that.
And so when people say, oh, such and such and such, he a bum, or I don't like this, that, and the third. Well, think about him like that cousin that you rooting for. You really want cuz to do right.
Right.
So when I make the statement, I don't just not like a person just because I don't like him. Yeah, do I want to see him do better? Yeah. I like that. I want to see that. And I think that's what happened with me. You know what I mean? Is I look at a team like a family. Right. And that's pretty much what it is.
But you know what? It's nothing wrong with that. as you can remember, when LeBron James was in high school, you remember I said, whatever team LeBron go to, I said I haven't felt this strong about a player in a long time. Don't get it wrong, I was a big AI fan.
Oh yeah, but you said what you
But
did
I said that. Like,
yeah, you did.
I said wherever, I said I'm gonna stay with this man his whole career. I never thought it would be this long. Don't get it wrong. I never thought his career would be this long.
You said this.
But
exactly
I did exactly what I said I was going to do.
Yeah.
Now I say this whole thing might not ever pick a team. You know, I'm just gonna be honest. I hate to see the Sixers lose, man. I tell people that all the time.
Yeah.
And the reason why I like the Sixers is because just like I like the same reason why I like the Phillies. These are the teams I learned these games on.
Yeah.
I learned football watching the Eagles. However, being a strong, solid Warren Sapp fan is what made me become a Bucks fan. And I never left. When Sapp left, I didn't go. You know what I mean? So I get what you're saying. Yeah. And it makes all the sense in the world.
I mean, it's like but it's supposed to be that way.
Right.
Like there's no sports. It's a sport.
Right.
Like that's why it's not one team in the sport.
Right.
Yeah, it's sports. You know what I mean? My favorite player in the NBA isn't even on my team. I tell people that all the time.
Yeah, Brody. Yeah.
Some people might say, "Oh, you're a Sixers fan. How the hell?"
You just like what he brings to the game.
I like the way he plays the game. Yeah. Now, if somebody think that that's a question mark on
that's like Black
me being a fiend, fiend.
Black.
Damn. Oh shit.
Ooh, he missed that powder. There's no Coke. There's no Coke, you dumb fuck. What movie was that? I was just telling somebody. Remember that though? That was on like a Woo album or something.
I meant to say a fan.
You're a fan. You a fiend fan. A fan fiend.
But the Coke part that had me dying is, you ever seen Hot Tub Time Machine?
Yes.
And the part where they're off in another room.
Yeah.
And you can tell that they're checking like a suitcase or something. And they was looking at different things in it. And he said, "Oh my gosh, is that cocaine?" And the brother said, "It ain't baby powder, motherfucker." Yo. Yeah, baby. That shit did not mean it. Yo, man. I am not a fiend. That shit was crazy.
I'm gonna just say it like this though. I understand what you mean. That's just like Black's a Sixer fan.
Oh, no doubt.
But his favorite player is LeBron.
Yeah.
We all know that.
Yeah.
But I think the reason why I'm the way I am with LeBron is because I said I was going to do that.
Yeah. Well, I think you like the character too. I don't think it's just the athlete.
Yeah. No, I definitely
think you like his character. But you were saying that way back then.
I think like I said, I would love to see Dame Dollar win, but I wouldn't be a Portland fan. You know what I mean? You know, if I had to pick a basketball team, honestly, right here live on air, I'd love to see LeBron win. But if I had to pick a basketball team, it would probably be the Sixers. No bullshit. I want them to win. That's why I get annoyed. I was so fucking annoyed.
Oh yeah.
I was really annoyed, man. Yeah, you know what I mean?
You've never. I don't. You're not a hate. Like you're not a hater.
Nah.
You're not.
I don't like the motherfucking Cowboys.
Yeah. But you're not a hater. It's a difference. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can just, like, I tell people, that's what sports is supposed to do. It's entertainment.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're supposed to
SDE. Shout out to Cameron. That was an ill-ass album. Sex, sports, drugs, and entertainment.
Yeah. I mean, you know, it's entertainment. And you're going to be a fan of certain people because really it comes down to this. They're all athletes.
Right.
So it got to be more than the athletic ability, right?
Right.
Because they're all athletes. They're all super phenomenal athletes.
They're all professional athletes.
Right.
With talent.
They all have a paycheck. There's not one person that you see playing on the team right now, even my man Crowder. There's not one person that you see playing right now.
PJ Tucker.
Or PJ Tucker or any of the brothers, man, playing for free. Nah. They're not. I promise you they all get paychecks. So with that being said, they're professionals, right?
Right.
It comes down to character. It really comes down to, if you really think about it, it really comes down to you having a connection with that particular player or person that wants to see them win.
I meant to tell you, I seen the part when he did exactly what we said he was going to do.
It is.
Giannis was going up. He punched and fouled the shit out of Giannis, right? Crowder. Next thing you know, he looking, he talking. All you see is his mouth like he ain't do nothing.
Doing his job. Doing his job. You didn't see his contract. You ever see his contract? You say, oh, shit. It is. That's the part he's supposed to be doing now. Yeah, them guys all right. But you know what, though? I understand it. I understand it. And
he can get hot, though. Jay Crowder can get hot. Start hitting threes and shit. He can get hot.
benefit of Mr. Crowder is this.
Yeah.
If he catches fire with the tray.
Yeah.
Right? If he catches fire with the tray. Now, mind you, by the time we're really discussing this,
right,
things can be totally different.
Right.
But when he catches the tray, that's a super bonus for that squad.
Bruh.
But he's fully capable of it.
Right.
And everywhere he's went,
yeah,
that has been his role.
Yeah.
Part of the enforcer crew. And I can shoot a three from time to time.
If you make that, three, it's gonna be a good night.
Look at PJ Tucker.
Yeah.
Part of the enforcer crew.
And the enforcer crew.
Yeah, and I'm gonna shoot one of the, a couple joints from the corners.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
Crowder shit look a little prettier.
A little crispier. Yeah. Shit's a little crispier.
Yeah. PJ shit look a little. Still a professional.
Yeah, it's a little bit different.
Yeah, it's a little bit different.
Because you can put together, like, if I had to put together a starting five or just make you laugh like a motherfucker, they're going to do something crazy.
Crowder.
Let me put it together. Let me do it now. Okay, at the one, we going the mighty from the Clippers.
Patrick
Beverly. I'm going to come back. I'm going to finish up later with the two. But you know what? We're going to have to go with at the three. Going with Crowder. Got my man PJ. He's going to play the small four.
Yeah, the small four.
Small four.
Yeah.
At the five, we're going to put Boogie, man.
Yeah.
Crazy shit's going to happen. Crazy shit's going to happen. And only because of the fact that I know he can play the two-way position and some dumb shit going to happen.
Yeah.
Going Marcus Smart at the two, man. You put that fucking team together. Now, everyone's ejected by halftime.
That was the people now. All time, though.
All time what? Goofy shit?
Yeah. Who's at the one? Who's at the one?
At the one, man, I might.
He can ball. I'm going to say this. I'm going to do mine now.
Do yours.
At the one, all time.
Yeah.
Rondo, okay?
Okay.
He gonna do some goofy shit.
Mm-hmm.
At the three, I'm still going Jay. Jay Crowder.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come back to the two. Mm-hmm. Back to the two. At the four, Dennis Rodman.
Woo!
Okay? That's who's doing four. At the five.
Mm-hmm.
He's still in the league now, and he plays for the beloved Sixers. Dwight Howard. You're going to see some dumb shit. All right?
So I need a two guard, man.
Local favorite, man. You
going Dante?
Dante Jones.
Hey, man, shout out to all these professional brothers, man, out there making that bag, man. Hey, listen, man, this is just us in our opinion, baby. This is what we did on the porch. Right. We put together the teams that no one else put together. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, there's some real talent out there.
Before we get out of here, because this is another porch question.
What's that?
Basketball. All right, we're going to go through each sport. All right. Greatest point guard ever, you think?
At the one.
At the one.
Magic's in the conversation.
That's who I'm gonna go with.
I'm gonna go with Magic.
Yeah, Mr. Irvin Magic Johnson, best point guard ever.
With Magic.
Okay. Best two ever.
It's Mike.
Money Mike. Okay. Three.
He's still playing. He's still playing.
Which one are you talking about, though?
Well, the one of the other ones that they would make question. Well, there's a few that they would make questionable.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with LeBron.
Right.
But that could be a long discussion.
Yeah.
For some other people.
Right.
I'm going LeBron.
That's still playing now, or just period?
Period.
Yes.
Period.
All right. 4.
At the 4. Oh wow. Can I say Duncan?
Yes.
I can say Timmy.
Yes. He's a
Yeah,
4.
Timmy, I'll take Timmy.
Yeah. The big fundamentals.
Yeah.
And number 5.
It gets funny.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Kareem,
All right.
but I wouldn't have been upset with Shaq either.
Listen, we got the same motherfuckers. Now,
Yeah,
I'm going to
yeah,
see
yeah.
if we going on the same right. Debatable 1. Because you said Magic was in the conversation. Who's your debatable 1?
If it wasn't Magic, it could be this other guy. Are we just talking about the time period that we know?
Period. Yeah. Period. Greatest of all time in your mind. Other than Magic. It's a strong tie with me with some people. With 2 people.
I mean, John Stockton had
He wasn't on the 2, but that's a good one though.
was a
But
powerful
one was a very solid. Well, they're all solid, but something that was important.
Well, Isaiah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Zeke would be the other one.
Zeke. It was mine's at the 1.
Yeah.
Zeke and AI. Okay.
Okay.
All right. That was
I ain't
mine.
mad at it.
But Zeke, if it wasn't Magic, it'd probably be Zeke.
Okay.
All right. At the 2. I mean, if it ain't Mike,
It's Kobe.
yeah.
All right.
That's just how I see it.
All right. Yes.
Now here's the question.
Oh,
Here's
this
the
3?
question.
The
Here's-
3?
Who's it?
That shit's a long day.
Who's it?
I mean, I have a list of 3s.
Yeah.
But if it
who's-
wasn't LBJ,
Yeah.
are we dealing with current?
They
Or
don't gotta be
real?
current, period. I know who my
I mean,
third.
Bird. I mean,
Larry Legend.
Yeah, I mean,
We
Bird.
got the same niggas.
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
You know
Bird.
we brothers.
because you know what's funny though? Because
Right.
after Bird, I could say Dominique.
You can say Dominique. You
I
can
could
say,
say, you know,
You can say.
I can say Kevin Durant.
yeah.
You know, if he's
Well,
looking more
he's really
impressive.
more of a 4. Oh no, you said 3. Durant. Yeah, 3. Yeah,
Yeah.
Durant. Yeah. Durant is going
I
to be in
mean,
discussion.
damn, and here's the bad part. We at the 4th spot, and we ain't said Pippen.
Yeah.
So, like, that's,
Yeah.
you know, like.
But I
even-
still think all of them are before Pitt.
So, if I wasn't going to say this, but I will say this, though, at the power forward. After, and I said Timmy, you know,
Yeah.
Duncan, I wouldn't have a problem with Malone
Yeah.
or either Barkley after that. You know,
Yeah.
Malone
I
and
definitely
Barkley
like
after that.
Malone and Barkley. Definitely Malone. Malone's is second all-time high scorer. That speaks for itself.
Yeah.
The mailman delivered.
In the
man.
5, like I said, you got, you know, behind Kareem, I'm going to say Shaq or
Yeah.
either Wilt, obviously. But, you know, we talking about.
Shaq said something big. You never hear the most dominant player.
Yeah.
The two
Yeah,
most
$1 million
dominant
worth
players.
of game,
Yeah,
yeah.
he said that. It's him and Wilt. And they were. However, Kareem is honestly in debate of the greatest of all. Some people think he's the GOAT, period. And I see why. The man didn't lose a lot. That alone.
Yeah. Nothing from Shaq, but if Shaq wasn't as big as he is,
Yeah.
like physically,
Right. However,
is he the same?
like Kobe said, if he kept himself in shape, he could have easily been the best player ever to play the game. He said he
True.
definitely would have been better than me.
True.
That's what Kobe said.
True. But his size
Yeah. What?
is an advantage. Like,
But guess what?
And that's no knock against him.
Yeah, because he knew how to use it.
It's no knock against
He
him.
knew how
Like,
to use it.
like right now, I can't feel that way and not and be a fan of JoJo, like Joel Embiid, like
Yeah.
one of the biggest guys that's in the league.
That's
right
why
now.
Shaq get
Like-
mad at him shooting threes and shit. Just bang down low.
Yeah.
But everybody, this has been the Porch Podcast.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Episode 30.
Episode 30, man.
I hope y'all
Great
enjoy the
episode.
fact of how we took this journey, man. We just wanted to give y'all an element of what we did daily. And that's what this whole podcast has been about, what we do all the time.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Listen, we're 30 episodes in, so it's something that's important to us and something that's special to us. But we do need feedback. We do need y'all to talk. Anybody that want to be a guest, man, holla at us. We're going to make it work some which way. You know what I
Absolutely.
mean? It ain't got to be doing nothing special. You ain't got to be selling nothing. You ain't got to have no product. You ain't got to do any of that nature. You just want to kick it on the porch.
Absolutely.
Let us know.
Absolutely.
You know what
Hey, man, like always, man, if you haven't done so already, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can know when all the content come out. And like always, y'all, it's available on all your favorite streaming sites because we get it. The world is busy. Y'all busy. And we always out moving and on the go. Sometimes you can just listen to it. Maybe you can't sit in front of YouTube and watch it. So whichever way you've been getting it and however you can get it to continue to support it, we appreciate it. As always, man, like E said, keep on rocking with us. Keep on, supporting us. Hey, man, we love y'all. We'll see y'all next episode. This has been episode 30, y'all. Peace, man.
Peace.